Here, just a quick video to show where we are with the tool at the moment and explain some of the things that are working and not working and what's currently being worked on. So I think this is after 9 days, so we've still got quite some time to go. I'm aiming on having, well, I'd like to have sort of end-to-end something that's usable before I go and really prettyify aspects of it. So I'm not so concerned at the moment with if it doesn't, for example, I'd like this little toolbar here to have icons for the tools instead of just words, but I'm going to ignore that until we've got all the functionality in place. So there in the tool so far, there's the front end that you're going to see here, which has got all the drawing, and then there's also the back end, which is done. So there's things like the abstract syntax is there, but you can't see it in the tool. But what's drawn here generates the abstract syntax anyway. Okay, so what have we got? We've got, you load up the tool and you've got a canvas. There's basically 3 parts: the toolbar, a drawing area, and then this is just my little debugging window, which will disappear fairly shortly. And what it's modeled on is the kind of drawing applications we've all used a lot, I think, where you drag out particular shapes onto the canvas and then you might be able to resize them or drag them around and put them in different spots, or draw arrows, draw lines between them, those sorts of things. Maybe highlight things as a group and move the whole group around. So that's the kind of look and feel I'm aiming for in the end. I think that'd be a nice way to be able to draw the diagrams and move whole parts of them, and have the lines all sort of stick together and those sorts of stuff, and maybe have some snapping and those things. So let me see. So we can, at the moment, drag out curves, and so just like a drawing application, you can drag yourself out a curve to whatever size you want, and then it'll plonk on the canvas a little round-edged rectangle, which is our curve. And the curve comes with mouse over highlighting. So as we put the mouse on, we can select it, move it around, resize it, those sorts of things. I've actually got that turned off at the moment, so I won't do it. But also then you can get the zones highlight as well. So you can merrily go along drawing as many curves as you like, and you can grab some spiders and drop spiders in your curves as well. And then the main other thing, I guess, is that the curves, you can have the curves intersecting each other in whatever ways you like. And the tool will, under the hood, it picks up all the zones, so it calculates all the intersections between the various curves and picks up the zones and calculates all those. The only problem is here that some of the zones include others in the interface, and that's just a little bug with the way I've got them drawing at the moment, but I plan to fix that in the future. And so from this then we're generating the abstract syntax and hopefully eventually then the owl. So at the moment, for me, the next step is, well, firstly, having a version of this work in Web Protege, but as far as the workings go, I'd like to be able to draw arrows and move the canvas around and things, so we can draw more boundary rectangles and put arrows between them, because that's sort of the minimum to do an interesting diagram, I guess, and translate into OWL is a couple of boundary rectangles and some arrows between curves and things like that. So we're not far away from that. But at the moment we've got curves, spiders, you can move them around and resize them, but I've just got it turned off at the moment. It's generating all the zones in the background and generating the abstract syntax from that. So that's where we are. Yeah, okay. And hopefully we'll be able to get it compiling and running your end as well in the near future. Okay, thanks.